Mustard greens are a perfect crop for container gardening. With their quick growth, low maintenance, and high nutritional value, they're an excellent addition to any home garden. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gardener, growing mustard greens in containers is a rewarding experience. In this guide, I'll take you through everything you need to know, from planting seeds to harvesting a healthy crop of these delicious greens. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Hydro Haven for more container gardening tips and tricks. Mustard greens are versatile, fast-growing leafy vegetables that thrive in containers. Their shallow root systems make them ideal for small spaces, and they're perfect for urban gardeners or anyone with limited gardening space. These greens are packed with vitamins and antioxidants, adding a nutritious punch to your meals. Plus, they grow quickly, with some varieties ready to harvest in just 30 days. The first step to growing mustard greens is choosing the right container. A pot with a depth of 6 to 8 inches is sufficient for their shallow roots. If you plan to grow multiple plants, opt for a wide container to give each plant enough space to spread out. Ensure the container has drainage holes at the bottom to prevent water from accumulating and causing root rot. Fabric grow bags, plastic pots, or recycled containers all work well. For best results, use a container that's easy to move so you can adjust its position for optimal sunlight exposure. Mustard greens grow best in rich, well-draining soil. Use a high-quality potting mix that includes organic matter like compost or aged manure. If you're mixing your own soil, combine equal parts of garden soil, compost, and coco coir or peat moss for better water retention and aeration. The ideal soil pH for mustard greens is between 6.0 and 7.5. Testing your soil's pH ensures the plants get the nutrients they need to thrive. You can adjust the pH with lime to raise it or sulfur to lower it depending on your results. Mustard greens prefer cooler weather and grow best in early spring or late summer. For a fall harvest, plant the seeds in late summer. In milder climates, you can grow them year-round. Fill your container with the prepared soil, leaving about an inch of space at the top. Scatter mustard green seeds evenly across the soil surface. Cover the seeds lightly with about a 1/4 inch of soil and press gently to ensure good contact. Water the soil thoroughly to moisten it, but don't saturate it. Place the container in a location that receives 4 to 6 hours of sunlight daily. If you're growing indoors, use a grow light to provide adequate illumination. Consistent moisture is crucial for growing mustard greens. Water the container whenever the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Avoid overwatering, as soggy soil can lead to root rot. During hot weather, you may need to water more frequently to keep the soil evenly moist. Although mustard greens are not heavy feeders, they benefit from occasional feeding to support their rapid growth. Use a balanced liquid fertilizer such as a 10-10-10 mix every 2 weeks. Organic fertilizers like fish emulsion or compost tea are excellent options for those seeking a natural approach. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can lead to excessive leaf growth and affect the plant's flavor. Once the seedlings are about 2 inches tall, thin them out to avoid overcrowding. Leave 4 to 6 inches of space between each plant for optimal growth. You can use the thinned seedlings in salads or as microgreens. Common pests like aphids, flea beetles, and cabbage worms may target mustard greens. Inspect your plants regularly and use organic pest control methods, such as neem oil or insecticidal soap, to keep infestations under control. Weeds are less of an issue in containers, but it's still important to keep the soil surface clear of any unwanted growth. Regularly check your plants for signs of stress or disease, and remove any damaged leaves to encourage healthy growth. Mustard greens grow quickly and are usually ready to harvest within 30 to 40 days after planting. For baby greens, you can start harvesting as early as 20 days. To harvest, use scissors or a sharp knife to cut the outer leaves about 1 inch above the soil. Leave the central crown intact so the plant can continue producing new leaves. This cut-and-come-again method ensures a continuous harvest throughout the growing season. For a full harvest, cut the entire plant at the base when it reaches maturity. Mustard greens are incredibly versatile and can be used in a variety of dishes. Their peppery flavor works well in salads, stir-fries, soups, and sautés. For a milder taste, blanch the leaves before cooking to reduce their spiciness. Store freshly harvested greens in a plastic bag in the refrigerator, where they'll stay fresh for up to a week. Wash the leaves thoroughly before use to remove any dirt or pests. Mustard greens thrive in full sun, but can tolerate partial shade. If growing indoors, ensure your grow lights provide at least 12 to 14 hours of light daily. These greens prefer cooler temperatures between 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Protect them from extreme heat, as it can cause the plants to bolt and produce bitter-tasting leaves. For a steady supply of mustard greens, plant new seeds every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. Growing mustard greens in containers is an easy and rewarding way to enjoy fresh, nutritious greens at home. With minimal effort and a little care, you can harvest vibrant, flavorful leaves from seed to plate in just a few weeks. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gardener, mustard greens are a perfect crop for container gardening. If you enjoyed this guide, please like, share, and subscribe to Hydro Haven for more gardening tips and inspiration. Happy growing!